Good morning, this is Shaman Oracle reading. Welcome to the reading, Aries. This is for you. And I'm using the new card deck, the Shaman's Dream Oracle cards deck, with the first card. And then we go on from there, okay? So, this first card is called Beloved, Radical Acceptance. And it's the Shaman's Dream Oracle card that we use to start the reading, and this dream card relates to your radical acceptance and loving what is. You need to be 100% involved in what your heart, body and soul needs, and don't do things halfway, like squeezing some person into your schedule while you do 1,000,000 other things. But there's more to this card. When you get this card, it wants you to see it as a mirror of the things you consider beautiful or ugly in your own self. The beloved must not be a person. It can be a business venture, some project you are working on, or some other thing calling your full attention. Just accept it and give it your all. Even if at times you might feel that what you give so much energy toward is fully consuming you, do not hesitate or hold back, because you will emerge as a transformed being. Surrender, says the card, and allow yourself to be loved. And don't listen to the voices of harsh critics. Usher them out the door and shut your eyes and your ears. And don't let the judgment of others get you down. They merely have not been ignited by the divine blaze that is consuming you. And if you listen too much to criticism around you, you allow them to douse your fire, and you will be left choking under smoke. The card also warns you to be careful. Be aware that you might be falling prey to false promises. Don't be seduced by them. Also, says the card, do not allow your own ability to sabotage dreams and desires. Trust your heart and what is true, and then you know what needs to be done. The beloved has many faces and never can be false. So, open your heart and welcome this offering of affection given to you. Next card is the Guardian Angel card. And this Guardian Angel card says you are not alone. Your angels and guardians are working hard in your behalf. And this white feather on the card is a so-called Guardian Angel's business card. Whether you find a white feather in nature while you take a walk, or you get this card, the white feather appears to let you know that you are supported because you are close to some kind of success. In case you have asked for some help in a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. There is the belief that everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all past lives as well as future lives to come. Know that you are never alone and that there is always help and support. All your endeavors are aided by this guardian angel. But first, you need to get involved and you need to ask for help. So, think of what to ask to receive support on, and then surrender and see what happens. Whatever unfolds, it will be for your highest good. Now the next card is your Divine Feminine card, and it is called Innana. Innana is the Queen of Heaven and Earth. Innana fits in perfectly in your reading, Aries, because Innana, she appears when we accept and integrate our doubts and shadows. Innana was the most prominent female in ancient Mesopotamia. At the height of her worship, around 4000 to 2000 BCE, the Uruk period had temples and shrines dedicated to Innana all along the Tigris and Euphrates rivers. Her name is Sumerian for Lady of Heaven. In Innana's temples there lived her priestesses, and they each would take a man to bed with them on the spring equinox to reenact the divine marriage, or Heroes Gamos, between Innana and her consort Dumutzi. The Heroes Gamos is an ancient ritual of uniting the opposites from within, the male and the female, and the light and the dark, and most important, the heaven and earth. This theme relates to Innana's descent into the underworld to find her sister Ereshkigal. Innana must take off one article of clothing at each of 7 gates, so that when she finally reaches her sister, she is naked. And when Innana ascends, she does so with the power of her sister Ereshkigal. Innana comes to you to help you to go into the depths of your own unconsciousness, to merge with your twin sister's self. By doing so, she becomes more powerful because she leaves behind the conscious psychic energy so as to keep her negative shadow attributes hidden. She is courageous and descends deep within. One cannot do this fully dressed and cloaked heavily in the ego. So Innana is an invitation to you to get naked. She wants us to drop our defenses and so experience how sacred it is to become vulnerable. When we can face what we think is dark or negative about us, really embrace this and see it for what it is, we can emerge as a whole being. We can unite light and dark, and we can also meet our twin sister and stop projecting her on other women. All lights cast shadows, and we are called to love them both. Now we come to the animal spirit card you got, Aries, and it is the Earthworm. If you love to do gardening, you most likely enjoy earthworms, since they help the soil to be of good quality so that your plants can grow and prosper. But with the animal spirit card Earthworm comes another aspect into the reading. This card stands for being shy, hesitant, and reluctant to share inner vision. You might be a so-called newbie or a novice working to establish confidence in a new field. Others around you may seem wiser and more experienced. So this card comes to help you out to understand that others too may have felt earthworm energy when they were new at something. So, says the card, don't be intimidated or lose hope. It takes time to learn something new and to master it. Believe in yourself and know that you are on the right track. Besides, there is an old saying, maybe call it even a rumor, that it is a beginner's mind that offers new insights to the world. So, take that as your inspiration, Aries. Okay? That was the reading for Aries. I wish you a wonderful day, Aries, and I hope you come back next time when I have another reading for you. And thank you for listening. Goodbye.